morning and hello, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex Briefing for Sunday the 23rd of April 2023. Yesterday we had a race, so Saturday the 22nd we were at Newbury on the flat, the 420. We had a good result there. We were on, originally we were on 4 horses. We were on this Port Jackson number 4, which was ended up a non-runner, so we were out of that. And then we were on the eventual winner, which was this Klondike number 3. We had £2 per £8 unit on that, so £200 win at 7.8 to 1. So that was a good result, and it was returned at 7 to 2. Obviously, there was a bit of Rule 4 messing about in there as well, due to the withdrawals. And then we were on the second Banderas 4 to 1. That was a sort of a break-even situation for us if it had come in. And we were also on this Astrodome horse, Dettori's horse, which came third at 2 to 1 favourite. We got on early and we didn't do as well as that. We ended up with 5 to 4, probably just over 5 to 4. And so end result was we staked £4 per £8 unit at half unit exposure, giving us a profit of £9 and 6p approximately on the pound stakes, £906 profit on the bigger stakes. So that worked out pretty well. The interesting thing was, if you watch that race, if you look at the final furlong, you can see how undulating Newbury is. And this horse here, Klondike, I mean, it was seriously unbalanced. It was sort of flailing all over the place, but it had the sort of the class and the gumption to get past. This Banderas isn't that clever a horse, to be fair, and this Astrodome is a 1.2 million checkbook blowout really. It's a high-paced plodder, and someone is going to get a slap for buying that horse for 1.2 million anyway. And Port Jackson, we never saw that one, so we don't know. Now yesterday was interesting. You got the couple of 1,000 and 2,000 guineas trials at Newbury. And the interesting one was this Chaldine. Dettori decided to exit stage right at the gate. And the thing about decent horses is, and he was on the favourite inevitably, the thing about decent horses, they don't even need jockeys to run well. If you watch the replay of that Chaldine, it's got all the ticks. It basically, I think it's reasonable to say that it would have won that race pretty nicely. It came second in the end, riderless obviously, but which is a void situation, so it's not really second, but it did, and it was trying to take a chunk out of the eventual winner as it went past it. So that's a good sign as far as horses are concerned. It's got a bit of feist to it, and it's actually still 5 to 1 for the 2,000 guineas, riderless and rudderless, and it looks the business, that horse, but 5 to 1, they're not really taking any chances on that, are they? So we'll see what happens on the day anyway. And he's entered the Irish 2000 as well. So anyway, that's that. Now today's Sunday the 23rd. We just got a couple of national hunt meetings. Just grab this Stratford. If you can have a go at that, it's 13.72 fast. It's one of the quicker national hunt courses. We're not touching that. And Plumpton 13.87. That's fast as well. Good. And there's only an ROI, which is a race of interest at Plumpton in the 5 o'clock, which is this Longhouse Legacy. It's about 11 to 4 at the moment. Now we expect that horse to basically win and run very well, but we're not going to touch it. It's not sort of it's got point-to-point form, which we find very difficult to assess. But our information is that's the one really, but we're not going to bet it. So that's just for interest really. The 5 o'clock at Plumpton, number 8 Longhouse Legacy. It's a national hunt flat, 2 mile, 160. So 2 mile, 1.5 furlongs basically. So we'll see how that goes. But generally the accounts come up a fair bit. It's up to 66.5 units approximately. So we're getting back there. And then we just got to keep going. And today we just got a race of interest. Now to Forex for the next week. It's going to be about Monday and Tuesday are relatively light day to days. You've got tier 2s coming out. Wednesday's the start of the dollar data, and Thursday dollar data. Friday it tails off a bit as well. So that's the sort of shape of the Forex week. You've got inflation data coming out, the PCE, personal consumption expenditure, which is the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, if you believe that. So that's where we are. We'll know a bit more when the Asian session kicks off late Sunday night, early Monday morning, and we'll let you know in tomorrow's video what we think's happening on the Forex. So anyway, that's where we are. We had a good result again yesterday. This Klondike, as I say, pretty unbalanced and ungainly, but it got there. And if it hadn't, we'd have had Banderas as a break even. So it's all worked out quite nicely for us for a change. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.